Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll be watching the Utah Jazz playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Tonight we're going to be watching LeBron James, still physically superior in just about every matchup. He says he feels his athleticism has waned a little, Shaq. I'm not sure if I see it.
Well, he's older, but listen, Ernie, I played with this guy. He's 275, 5% body fat. He's an absolute handful to deal with in the post.
And shooting at the other position.
And it's the Jazz coming in from out of town in this one, an interconference game today. The fans are making noise at Quicken Loans Arena here in Cleveland for their Cavaliers. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the forwards are Hayward and Favors. Shelvin Mack is out there with Hood, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And guys, Shelvin Mack, strong, good jump shot. More importantly, knows his role. Hasn't started that many games in his career, but maximizes his minutes when he's on the floor.
Here's LeBron. Here's Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And it's Utah's ball. The feed to Favors. Pass to Gobert. He kicks it to Hood. Gobert, the screen. Hood dishes to Gobert. And he pounds that one in.
Boy, that was right in his grill.
He dealt with pressure like it was nothing at all.
Yeah, and once he hit that launching pad there, the momentum that he had built up just made it unstoppable.
Here's Mack. Kicks to Hood. Launches a three. Utah gets it back.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And he gets it to go. LeBron's got his first bucket in this one.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Mack kicks to Favors. Soft touch off the glass.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Smith the pass to Irving. Back to Smith. Launches it. Mack grabs the miss.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Now here's Hayward. Gobert the screen. Hood gets the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Irving dishes to Smith. Cleveland moving the ball around. And James with the basket on the assist by Smith. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mack. He's covered by Irving. And Mack kicks to Favors. Favors with the screen. Passes it to Hayward. They get it back. Out to Favors. Feeds it to Hood. Favors with a screen on LeBron. Gobert the screen. Here's Hood. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. It's LeBron with the drive. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 7 points for LeBron.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Here's Mack, covered by Irving. Gobert can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Thompson. The Shot misses. And Utah the other way now. Here's Mack. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. That's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And here's Love from the arc. Pass to Irving. Smith outside. In the corner, it's James. The tray. And he gets the bucket. LeBron's got 10 points in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it. The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Here's Mack. Gobert the screen. The dish to Favors. And he uses the glass on the layup. Favors got his second bucket. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
And Utah has possession after LeBron James's miss. Hood. Rebound by...
Tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Mack. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hayward passes to Mack. Out to Favors. He dishes it to Hood. Back to Favors. Favors with the screen. Hayward passes to Mack. Here's Favors, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Favors has got 6.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Utah also making a switch. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Mack. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Gobert dishes to Hood. Gobert the screen. Hood can't get it to go.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
What a terrific game he's having. Missed only 1 shot in 8 attempts so far.
Now here's Exum. The pass to Hayward. Fires the 3. Good. Hayward's got his second bucket of the night.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Irving kicks to Smith. Back to Irving. Cleveland moving it around. Again, the Cavaliers score.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And Hayward gets it to go.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Hood. He's got 7. Back to Gobert. Dishes it to Hood. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Hood's got 9.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Utah trailing here.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Here's James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now here's Hayward. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. Back to Gobert. Uses both ends to slam it down.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Then for the Jazz, Lyles checked in for Gobert. Booker comes in for Derek Favors. And Alec Burks subbed in for Hood. Here's Lyles after the basket by Timofey Mozgov.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
And that one's good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now, here's Exum. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And here we go. Shumpert heading to the hoop. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And that one is good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Cleveland leading by 4. Pass to James. Back to Mozgov. He feeds it to Shumpert. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Jazz trail by 4. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Quinn Snyder. Doris, what do you have to say?
There haven't been many players that have the physical prowess of LeBron James, and he knows that this is going to pose a lot of problems for his team. He told me the most amazing thing to him about LeBron was that he has the ability to be a force at virtually any position on the floor, from point guard to center. He can and does do it all, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Shumpert. The baseline J off the mark.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Exum with a wide open look. The Jazz again can't hit it. Cleveland's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Hits them clean. Burks in the corner. He kicks to Exum. Fires from 18. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got his first basket of the night. Cavaliers leading. Here's Frye. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Ingles. Looking for his first basket still in this one. All sorts of time. Here's Lyles. Good D by LeBron.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Mozgov passes to Dellavedova. For the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland. Here's Lyles. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
baskets coming early and often in the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself.
We expect so much out of each other every
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, in part, perhaps the most demanding of all are the expectations they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
2 shots. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
We've got Thompson, Kevin Love out there with Smith. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Irving at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The feed to Dellavedova. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Utah was so tough near the end of last season, Greg. They weren't going to make the playoffs, but they did give other teams some trouble.
That's a great point. And how about going 19-10 after the All-Star break? Another team that would have been in the playoffs if they were in the East.
Love dishes to Smith. Lets it go from 14. Can't hit.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Favors with the screen. Tries from 10. Here's Gobert. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Joe Ingles. Dellavedova kicks to Thompson. Here's Smith. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And, you know, for the Jazz, you mentioned their post-All-Star break surge. I mean, that 19-10 record they had after the break was good enough for 6th best in the league.
And he gets it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Thompson and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses. And really, the Jazz were a team nobody wanted to play after the break. They were over 500 against the rest of the West and had some big wins over playoff teams in the process.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Gobert against Thompson. And Gobert kicks to Hood. 6 on the shot clock. Fades away. That one a little long. Cleveland leading by 4. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving leading the charge.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Favors with the screen. And stolen by Love. Ball going up court. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
The drive by Gobert, and he gets it to go. Gobert's got 13.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Dellavedova kicks to Irving. It's stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And he gets the bucket. And now just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Here's Smith. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Jazz trail by 4. Nato covered by Smith. Kicks it to Gobert. It's intercepted. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. That is good. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Boy, I tell you, I thought the Jazz had a big year last season. Looked much tougher than before. A big part of that is how Coach Quinn Snyder helped the team grow. I mean, he looked like a perfect fit in his first year with the franchise.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Favors. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
All right, Doris. You were mentioning the Jazz, and they grew last year under Coach Quinn Snyder in his first year. You know, Greg, he did the same thing with teams when he was a coach in the D-League.
That's a great point, Kevin. And beyond the growth that the Jazz showed, I think everyone in Utah was pleased with the style of play. I mean, Coach Snyder's got the team back to playing hard defense and really grinding out wins.
Hood kicks to Hayward. Jazz passing it around. Favors passes to Gobert. Another miss by Utah. Cleveland leading by 10. The 10-footer. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Thompson. 9 points for J.R. Smith.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's Mack. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 5 on the clock. Out to Hayward. Can they get it? The Jazz with another miss. Cleveland's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Thompson with it. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Dellavedova. He's got 7. And another 3 for Cleveland.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Mack. Passes to Hood. Lets it fly. Connects. The jumper drops. Hood's got 13.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Love outside. 16 feet away. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Here's Mack. No good off the front iron. Cleveland leading by 15. Irving kicks to Smith. On the wing, Irving. This one for 3. Thompson dishes to Love. Second chance shot. Again, Love missing. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. And that one's good by Favors.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. Utah with the rebound. And now Utah, fast break. Hayward's running. Here's Hood. Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And Thompson kicks to Dellavedova. Gobert with the block. And they're able to recover. Love dishes to Smith. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Smith's got 11 points in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. LeBron, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Matthew Dellavedova. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Rudy Gobert. Booker comes in for Derek Favors. Alec Burks checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Dante Exum in for Rodney Hood. And James with a clear path to the hoop, and the shot is good. LeBron's got 22.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage. And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo, but he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set, and you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
And here's Cleveland. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Mozgov. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
And it's Exum, that time on the assist from Shelvin Mack. Mack's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The 3 from LeBron. Booker pulls it in.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Here's Burks. Here's Mack. Cans it from downtown. Mack's got his second basket of the night.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
And that one's good, Irving.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Jazz trail by 13. Exum kicks to Booker. Feeds to Burks. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's Mack. 6 points for him. High arcing shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Exum.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
The Jazz making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. Fry. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
A lot of NBA teams have been outright buying developmental league teams. I mean, the Jazz did that last season. They purchased the Idaho Stampede last March, and we see more and more of that happening, one-on-one affiliations between D-League teams and NBA teams.
And both free throws good for Fry. Well, last year the Jazz acquired the Stampede from the D-League. It makes sense. They'll have a designated place now to develop all their young talent.
And Kevin, it's really a key for the Jazz to have those extra minutes available for all those young talents to get an opportunity to get confidence, but also to learn your system. I think more and more NBA teams will follow this route of buying D-League teams. And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Jazz trail by 12. 35 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Booker. Cannot hit. And Cleveland the other way now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. LeBron left side. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Fry passes to Irving, takes the three. The rebound by the Jazz. Now Exum. He's got 5. Pass to Wiles. Shoots from the high post. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And so that brings the first half to a close.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 24 points. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
So on the floor for Utah, Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Put out there with Shelvin Mack, and it's Hayward in at the small forward.
Well, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Jazz trail by 16. Favors with a screen on Irving. They double him with LeBron. Gobert dishes to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Utah. And he gets it to go. Hood's got 15 points.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Outside Irving. James kicks to Irving. At the elbow, Smith. Irving passes to Smith. Love with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 6 assists in the game. And Mack kicks to Gobert. Here's Mack. He's covered by Irving. Hayward outside. And there's another one for the Jazz. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. LeBron kicks to Thompson. In the corner, Smith with it. Beyond the arc. Cleveland gets it back. And the rejection by Favors. But they'll get another chance. It's stolen by Gobert. Hayward dishes to Mack. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And in an era where so many guys take the money and run, Gordon Hayward did the best he could to live up to his new contract. Clark last year, a 4-year max deal signed heading into last season.
Yeah, and the way max contracts work nowadays, even the upper mid-tier guys are getting them. A trend that will probably continue, at least in the near future. I don't like it, though. There are only a small number of guys that are really max contract players in the NBA.
And here's Love for 3. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Jazz trail by 13. And the Jazz call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder was saying to his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Favors. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And, Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
Here's Mack. He's covered by Irving. High post try. Offensive rebound. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Gobert.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why it is a lot easier to make shots.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
Here's Hood, covered by Smith. Favors. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Cleveland leading by 10. J.R. Smith on the wing. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 19 points for J.R. Smith.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. In the corner, it's Hayward. That is good. Hayward's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Inside, here's Thompson. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Favors with the screen. They double him with Love. 6 to shoot. Here's Hood. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor. And the shot is good. 21 points for J.R. Smith. Jazz trail by 13. Gobert, the screen. Fires the 3. Hood can't get it to go.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 5th assist in this one.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jazz trail by 11.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. 3rd longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed.
Favors with the screen. Nato kicks it to Favors.
You know, as I watched Derek Favors last season, he continued to develop his offense. He was a big, unpolished athlete coming into the league. Had some conditioning problems, but now it seems like he's on track to be a force as a power forward.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Utah.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. And Utah with a change here, too. Lyles checked in for Gobert. And yes, sir, that one drops. 18 points for Gordon Hayward.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. A nice shot by Exum. Here's LeBron. He has 29. The dish to Dellavedova for the 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 7th assist here tonight.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
There's the pick. Nato. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And you know, Utah might not have finished 500 on the season, but they did finish 500 against the Eastern Conference. Went 15-15 last season.
And for the Jazz, getting those wins, Greg, out of conference, you were just talking about that, was a big key for them. Helps them keep pace, Clark, in this rugged Western Conference.
And I thought the Jazz got better and better as the season wore on. They started slowly against the East last year, but won 5 of their last 6 out of conference.
The drive by Shumpert. Kicks it out to James. A 3-ball. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Jazz trail by 11. Exum, he's open. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. James outside. He dishes it to Mozgov. Here's Dellavedova. He's got 10. Mozgov's shot is off. The Jazz working the ball around now, and he gets it to go.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Utah shooting a superb 63% from the field. There's the pass to Booker. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Booker's got 10 points.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Come on, Shumpert again. And the Cavaliers lead by 11. So it's the Jazz now. And here's Exum. 7 points in the game. Dishes it to Booker. 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Burks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Burks has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Shumpert. Drains it from beyond the arc.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the 3-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
No luck. And Cleveland the other way now. And here we go. Here's LeBron. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And Utah making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Stolen. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Shumpert. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. Got a piece of it. Mozgov with the steal. Here's Shumpert.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Cleveland.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers. So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Good on the shot.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
There's a minute left to play here in the third, and that one's good. Lyles got 6.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Irving kicks to Fry. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Here's Booker, and he jams it with authority.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Now, here's Exum, covered by Irving. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Puts it up. And James with the basket on the assist by Irving. 34 points for LeBron.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Exum passes to Lyles. 14 feet away. Cannot hit. Here's Irving. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 19. It's the... And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Jazz trail by 19. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set, and it's Thompson in at the 5.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
They double him with Irving. Hayward outside. Gobert dishes to Mack. Favors with the screen. Back to Gobert. Pass to Hood. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wide open look. Utah the rebound. Gobert makes it off the glass.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
The feed now to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Mack kicks to Gobert. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in. There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly but very efficiently.
And the shot is good.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
James kicks to Irving. Love the pass to Irving. Feeds it to James. Ring shot on the way. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 38 points for LeBron. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Kicks to Favors. And he banks in the layup.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
You know, Clark, the thing you like about Derek Favors is he keeps adding to his game every year. You forget how young he is, too.
That's exactly right. We need a reminder. This guy came into the league very early, right after a year of college. Seems like he's been around forever.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
The Cavaliers leading by 13.
And for Favors and his youth, he has made big strides. And in a few years' time could be one of the more dominant bigs in our league.
Here's Thompson. The 9-footer's on the mark. Thompson's got 12 points in just the second half.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
They double him with LeBron. Mack dishes to Favors. He kicks to Hayward. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That's what we came to see. Aggressive, assertive basketball.
He just threw that one down with as much strength as he could muster.
Just flat out angry.
Passes it to Love. Back to Irving. Hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball.
And guys, with Favors, his development, you forget. Sometimes it takes big men a little longer to figure it out. I mean, he's certainly been putting it together here the last few seasons.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Kyrie Irving. Smith kicks to Thompson. Pass to Love. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Here's Mack. Now the dish to Hood. Favors in the post. James covering. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Favors having a good 19 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed him. And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
That one misses. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to the bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
Wallace with it. Now defended by Hayward. Love kicks to Smith. Thompson passes to Smith. To the wing right side. Inside. And stolen by Hood. Here's Mack. He dishes it to Hood. Here's Mack. James covering. And Mack kicks to Hood. From deep. The shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 saves. The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Here's Mack, and he cuts it down.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. James dishes to Thompson. LeBron kicks to Dellavedova. Back to LeBron. Cleveland moving the ball around. And the pass to Love. J.R. Smith on the wing. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Smith. LeBron's got 42 in the game.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
And why change? I mean, that's 8 straight points in the paint, and they have now turned this into a physical game. And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Smith kicks to Dellavedova. It's tipped. Just 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Thompson. He feeds it to Smith. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz trail by 16. Pass to Hood. Shot is no good. Good D by Thompson.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's Smith missing. Utah's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Mack. He's guarded by Love. Favors. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style for him.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Here's Mack from downtown. Here's Hood. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. J.R. Smith picks one up.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Exum, he's checked in for Mack.
And guys, as many rookies do, Rodney Hood hit some major bumps in the road last season. I mean, he came in with the reputation of having an NBA-ready jumper, yet only hit 41% of his shots. He had that foot injury that kept him out for a string of games. However, it really all came together for him in April, the last month of the season.
Here's Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist on the night.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Great open look there. 24 points for Gordon Hayward. And getting back to Hood, over the last 7 outings of the season, he put up 20-plus points a game. He also, Clark, raised his shooting percentage to 45% from the field, 91% from the free throw line. Pretty impressive numbers.
Well, he was drafted to be a scorer, Kevin, and you're right, very impressive. If he can do that consistently, that'll be nice value for the 23rd pick.
Gobert, the screen. Now, here's Exum. Shoots the 3. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Cavaliers ball.
Cleveland leading by 17. On the wing, James. Hayward grabs the board. The Jazz shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. The dish to Hood. Can't hit from in close.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Nice shot by Smith.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Jazz trail by 20. Utah calls timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Hood kicks to Gobert. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Gobert's got 12 points in just the second half. Smith outside. And the 3 off target.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Exum with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 26 points for Gordon Hayward. And there's the feed to Dellavedova. Back to Love. Kicks it out to LeBron. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Exum. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Hood. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Hood's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Here's LeBron, and some very quick points for him on that possession. LeBron's got 46 points.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And that one's good by Favors.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
That's a 2 from Smith. They get it back. Thompson passes to Dellavedova. And here's Love from the arc. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3, it paid off for him in the end.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for LeBron James. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. Guys, it's over. I think we can say that now with certainty.
I'm with you. We'd like to officially welcome everybody to garbage time.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. James Jones, he's checked in for James. And it's Iman Shumpert in for J.R. Smith. .103 left in the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Booker. Fader on the way. And the shot no good, a bit short.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
Lyles hits the outside fadeaway.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Kicks it to Mozgov. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Here's Burks, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They poured it on tonight, Clark, a dominant showing in front of a crowd that